Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to first of all apologize for my sick voice. I can't really tell if you can hear it or not. The sirens are so dramatic for no reason. Today what I'm going to talk about is why Instagram is becoming more and more addictive and also more easily accessible to older generations. So in 2020, a Netflix docudrama came out called The Social Dilemma. If you haven't seen it, what happens in that movie basically explains that social media websites have become more and more addictive and have created algorithms to keep you on their apps longer in order to up their stock price. And in order to up their stock price, they have to increase the wealth and overall well-being of their company. And in order to do that, they are required to make more money. And the way that these websites make money is by showing us advertisements, because as you know, a lot of people believe that their phones are listening to them, and if you have cookies on and you search something in Google and then it shows up all of a sudden on your Instagram or on your Facebook under recommended, suggested, sponsored, and promoted, those are things that are paying to be promoted to people of your demographic based on your interests, your likes, the things you dislike, and basically whatever you choose to have on your social media pages. One of the creators for the Facebook algorithm, I believe his name is Tim Keller, he talks a lot about how he made the algorithm and he would go home at night after work and sit on his phone scrolling on Facebook for hours and not even respond to his kids. My cat is making my computer wobble. I'm so sorry. So, as you know, Facebook has had a lot of lawsuits in the last decade, and 9 years ago, Facebook actually bought Instagram because they were a rising competitor and they didn't like it, so they just purchased the entire platform and decided to do whatever they wanted with it. Facebook has had lawsuits about privacy, and because they've been using people's information in order to sell them products and promote things, but all of the negative connotation with Facebook and all of their lawsuits hasn't really carried over to Instagram. People kind of view Instagram as a separate platform entirely from Facebook, even though every time you open the app it says promoted by Facebook, sponsored, whatever the word is, it says Facebook in blue letters underneath at the bottom. So some of the things that they've done in order to make the app more addictive is change the algorithm a few times in the last few months. If you just search on YouTube, like Instagram algorithm changed in the last month, you'll see dozens of videos about it. They've also created Reels and trying to make it much like TikTok, but also make it its own place by not promoting videos with the TikTok watermark. There's a number of things that they're doing to get their app more attention. But one of the things that I noticed that they're doing specifically to get older generations on their app is make the layout very similar to that of Facebook. From the hamburger menu to the settings and the font, the wording, even the color differences, it looks exactly like Facebook. I'll import some pictures here of the settings on both of those apps and compare them for you. I apologize, my Facebook is in light mode while my Instagram is in dark mode, so they do look a little different, but for anybody who has their settings on the same thing, they will look exactly the same. Facebook is profiting from the more time that we spend it on Instagram. If you're supporting Instagram, you're literally putting money in. It's of Mark Zuckerberg, and I am a big Instagram user myself. I actually just turned my notifications off like yesterday after coming to this realization. The Social Dilemma is also a fantastic documentary. If you haven't seen it, I would highly suggest watching it. I'm not going to talk about Facebook turning into a metaverse. That's a whole separate topic for another video. If you want to hear my take on that, go ahead and leave a comment. I reply to all my comments. Go ahead and subscribe. This is my channel. We talk about fun things and do things that are fun. I'm gonna stop now.